how did you stay focused, committed?
Yeah.
Like, how do you push through the dark times? That's really my question. Because your entire life is like
Yeah.
a story of grit and pushing through like the darkest of times.
And I would say what keeps me going is I have a belief that everything can get better. Like that's my self-talk. When it comes down to what my primary belief is I feel that things could get better, because otherwise if I didn't, then I would just give up, right? And I have too many examples of friends and family and just people I don't know, which are just friends of my mind, that have superseded much more difficult situations than I have. The other thing it's helped me to do is really focus on the rituals and the routines, the habits, the abilities that really matter, you know, the 80-20 rule. Because when I have a certain amount of energy, I can only do a certain amount of things, and I need to get more back. And I'm still doing the job, quote unquote, of most, 3 or 4 people, going on stage and traveling to buy, like the kind of things that we do. But it forces me to focus on the things that's going to give maximum return. And and I think we do teach the things that we need to learn the most. I think the best teachers are the best students. And I know I'm going through this. Like I had surgery recently to correct this. And so my sleep has jumped up from 90 minutes and 2 hours to about 4 hours, which doesn't sound like a lot. It's not perfect, but it's progress. And that's my standard. Like I'm never looking for perfection, because I don't think that standard exists. I'm just looking to make incremental progress. When I wake up in the morning, I have my daily routine, and it's so fine-tuned because I think a lot of people suffer from decision-making fatigue, right? And this is very strong research saying that you can only make a certain amount of good decisions a day. And after that is spent, you can't anymore. And that's really been fine-tuned in the medical field with surgeons and such, in terms of seeing their, where they're making their errors and stuff with early on in the day or later in their days and stuff like that. But we all, as entrepreneurs or as employees and executives or as parents, we all can make a certain amount of decisions. And that's why, people like Mark Zuckerberg or Tony Hsieh, they wear the same t-shirts and sweatshirts all the time, because they don't want to spend, use up one of their decisions thinking, oh, what am I going to wear today? Right. And so my goal is to streamline my life, put the routines, the first hour of the day and the last hour of the day, I really micromanage to the point where it's habitual. I don't even have to think about it. And then, because those are the times of the day where I could really have the most impact, because later on in the middle of the day, team members need this, there's firefighting this, client needs that. But the first hour, the last hour, I really want to control. So all this really helped develop grit and resilience, in my body, so I could have the ability to persevere. And also, I stand guard to my brain all the time, what goes in. I don't watch like a lot of the negative news and all the market. I really focus, like, I watch and I listen to your show and maybe a handful of things I read each day, because I need to keep it positive. I want hope, and I'm looking for help. I'm looking for inspiration and also instruction.